My parents' house, we have 2 flagpoles, American flag, your
Yay.
first flag, and the flag.
Alright, regular planning and zoning meeting is being scheduled for tomorrow night at 5 o'clock. Just wanna let everybody know that. Resolution 2024-01, adjusting rates and fees. So tonight, that is on the council agenda, and here are the items that will be changed. Fire department, the livestock trailer, did not have a fee associated with it, so it is $125 per incident. I think it's missing a zero, I think, on that one.
Yeah, I think it's $12.50, isn't it?
Yeah.
What is it?
$12.50.
$12.50, I'm missing a zero. And then per incident, or that's per incident, and then $250 each additional hour after 4 hours, is that correct?
Yeah, it's outside of our, like, we're going to help another agency like St. James or Butterfield or something like that. So it's not for us, like, we're going out on the highway here.
But this is a new fee that was not on the schedule prior?
That is correct.
Okay. Water and wastewater rates, these were already changed by amending the ordinance, but they are within the schedule in the resolution. Compost, business key rate was increased to $125, it was at $100. A replacement key rate was added for $125, and this is like if somebody loses their key or something, they'll have to pay another $125. Then we also added a daily key rate for businesses, and that's $25 a day. So those are the businesses that come in and remove a tree, and they need the key, they can rent one for $25 a day. Golf, all of the fees stayed the same. The only thing that was added was the event structure rental, and that's $500 per day. And then also the tables and chair rental, and there's 2 different costs, one with setup and one without. The other thing is the building permit fee schedule, and that's quite lengthy. I mean, that's quite a few pages. Did anybody have any questions with that? Did it on a valuation scale, so, 1 to 500 is $21, $501 to 2,000 is $21, and for the first 500 plus $3.05 for each additional 100, all of those go up to over $1 million. And then there's the plan review fees, maintenance fees, zoning permit fees, plumbing permit fees. So it's a 4-page document. So Randy King, which is the building inspector, he will be putting on a contractors meeting on January 18th at 3 o'clock here in the council chambers for all the contractors. We did send out notice to all the contractors to come in and go through the fee schedule and ask questions and understand the process. So that is set up for, again, Thursday, January 18th at 3 o'clock. Questions, thoughts, concerns?
The bottom end of this valuation schedule,
Is there a bottom end?
well, the bottom end of it, I guess I don't understand, why wouldn't you just set $65 as your base minimum? Why would anybody get a permit for anything, even for work under whatever it takes to get to $65? It probably doesn't even need to be inspected. A project of $1 to $500 valuation isn't necessarily going to be inspected.
So I can write that question down and ask Randy.
Yeah, it doesn't really make much sense on the bottom end, I
Because
guess.
this is the fee schedule that was given as an example.
Okay,
Quite
so,
just in the
but
last
that, I
council
mean,
meeting.
I guess I don't know what, maybe he's got an example of the type of project that would fall into that,
Okay,
but what, I don't understand what it would, everything else should, anything under a,
Yeah, no, it's,
even a new construction build under, say, $2,000 should probably end up falling under a maintenance permit, under a $65 maintenance, minimum permit.
can I ask, can you actually, draft that question and we can send it off to Randy?
Yeah,
And get an answer right away?
I just know that the bottom line just doesn't make much sense, because any project you get into where you're gonna have a contractor there that's actually gonna get a permit is probably be well beyond, you know.
So then does it really matter where the bottom end is?
Won't necessarily be beyond $500.
But I'm saying if it is beyond, if it is under $500, why wouldn't you just get why would you pay a $21 inspection permit or maybe a plan review or whatever? That doesn't make any sense. It would make more sense to have a minimum permit, like a maintenance permit.
And there is a maintenance permit for $65.
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand what the bottom end is. Why isn't anything that falls under that, you think would fall into that maintenance permit? Just a generic maintenance permit or a generic building permit? The bottom end doesn't really make much sense to me, I guess. That was the one thing.
So I want to make sure I understand what you're asking. A maintenance permit is $65.
Right.
If there's something that's in the total valuation that's less, between $1 and $500, you only pay $21.
I know, but why would you pay, I mean, I wouldn't even require a permit for anything under.
Oh, okay, that's interesting.
Anything under whatever the minimum value is, probably like $1,000 or $1,500.
Okay, now I'm tracking. I got it.
It doesn't even make sense to go through the inspection process for a $21 permit.
I wouldn't, there has to be a rhyme or reason why.
Yeah, that would be my
put this
question.
together.
Why on the bottom end have anything, you know, any project that falls into that, whether it's, you know, whatever.
so
I don't know.
what I'm gathering is that $21 fee that, and there's a maintenance one of 65, so like if you're doing any type of water heater, softener, stuff like that, that's
Yeah,
another
there's just
65.
there's a
right?
straight mechanical permit too.
Yeah, so that's on the second page.
So I guess I just don't know what the,
But Andy, you have to start evaluation at the lowest point. So that might be irrelevant just to start the scale anyways. You understand?
yeah, but
Like if you were to come in and just put down, I know nothing's gonna go under $2,000, can't start the scale at 2,000, you can't start it at one.
don't charge a permit for anything under $2,000 unless it falls into the maintenance permit.
Draft the question, I'll send it after Randy so I can get you an answer.
Okay.
All right, also the same day that we're having the contractors meeting, we also have a meeting with Mobile Village to discuss, the procedure and the policy on how to do the building permits and, discuss anything that we can do to help them in some of the situations that they have.
What day is it?
That is, January 18th, Thursday, January 18th at 3 o'clock. And the public is welcome to at 3 o'clock to join the contractors meeting if they have any questions. Meeting with the Mobile Village will be right afterwards, about 4:30.
Okay, but starting here at 3 o'clock.
Starting here with contractors meeting at 3 o'clock. Any other questions, thoughts, concerns? Okay. The next item is the 2024 council appointments that will be declared tonight. So acting mayor is Andy Gappa, city attorney is Patrick Casey, official financial depositories is Pioneer Bank and Alliance Bank, with signers of Hoyt Eager, Andy Gappa, and Glenn Christensen. Official publication is Magelia Times Messenger. Board of Adjustment and Appeals is City Council. Did I send that graph out to you guys today that said that everybody is trained till 2026 except for Andy?
For,
For the Board of Adjustments and Appeals. Or the Board of Appeal and Equalization, sorry.
so is there an online class that you got?
Yep, I will, ask Maggie to send me that link.
Well, how many do we need? We only need 2, right?
Yeah, so technically right now we have 4 of them. Everybody but you. Because I think your training just ended, like your certification just ended.
Okay.
So, not to split hairs here, but when we talk about the acting mayor, can we not say deputy mayor? And have that fill the same role?
So you would
I think
want,
it's just written in the charter.
Is it? Is that? Yeah, okay.
okay.
Because, I mean, even if he is,
Badger, you know?
my point in that is that he would still be listed as more than a council member, he's the deputy mayor. Is he not?
Yeah, and this is how it's always, and that is a bad way of answering this question, this is how it's always been done. I don't know that they've ever questioned it before.
Okay, so on the council, we have 5 of us sitting here, the
Mhm.
mayor, the deputy mayor, and 3 council members. We can't list them that way?
We can,
I don't know,
Do you
you have
know
to look at
of
the
anything?
statute to see how it's written.
yeah,
It's, again, low hanging fruit, I just.
alright,
I gotta
we'll
ask
look
the
at that. Why we
Because there might be something in the charter that says
That
that,
would give you
There's no charter.
It's a statutory city, it's not a charter.
but I mean, is there anything on like, as far as
It'd be under
documentation,
statute. if it's-
statutes that say that one of the other council members is appointed?
Yeah, that's why we say acting mayor.
Yeah,
He's appointed when the mayor is not here.
that might actually,
For that purpose, he's.
would that be something that might actually be noted in an election possibly?
No.
That person
No.
should be, or because it's,
No.
It's a mayoral thing.
it's mayoral appointment. Okay.
Yep,
These are all just questions.
yeah, no.
Good one.
Anything else before I go on? Here's this tonight. What are you doing to me?
It's been a day.
Okay. Polling location, we are declaring the Madelia Government Center, 18 Drew Avenue Northeast as our polling location. This is an election year.
Is one of the requirements for that to have a sign?
We put up a sign on that day.
Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh.
No, too much?
Yeah, I went there.
I will refer you to my earlier.
We're working on
Are we in the middle of the night?
Okay, now I can ask you, was there a sign put on the Legion that said polling place other than the day of the election?
No, I think I've only seen it just on the day of the election.
Yeah.
But the Legion had a sign with its address on it.
Hey, Chris, sorry, the Minnesota statute 412191 subdivision 2. The mayor, or in the mayor's absence, the acting mayor
Oh,
shall
acting.
preside.
So I don't have to change my position.
All right, thank you. We got the answer to the deputy of that.
Perfect.
All right.
There you go, Jim.
I'm just saying, but as we sit here.
Oh,
Yeah.
there will be a sign out front with 18 Drew Avenue Northeast put on it before an election is held here.
Awesome.
All right,
Tells me I'll be laminating it, but I'm sorry.
and make sure it's hung up with blue painting tape.
Hey, perfect. I put a lot of work into that sign.
I know you did. All right, let's move on. 2024 road closures, this basically is a list that highlights all of the events during the year. There is no dates on it. I will always highlight the council and the public in regards to when I am approached with the dates for those events. Meeting notice change, there's 2 council meetings this year, that will need to be moved to the Tuesday following, and that is May 27th, 2024. It will be moved to Tuesday, May 28th, and that's due to Memorial Day. And then November 11th will be moved to Tuesday, November 12th, due to Veterans Day. Before I move on to the next agenda, is there any other questions or concerns?
No.
Okay. Ben Lehman from the Street Department is present, to discuss the Jetter vac truck from the city of St. James. He is asking the council if this truck can be purchased for $10,000. This would be taken out of the street capital fund. That fund currently sits at $29,601.32. Ben is present to answer any questions from the council.
Just a quick one, is with the purchase of this, then we won't have to hire out somebody to come in and do this anymore?
Street department.
The street department, okay.
To give them a little bit of history, Ben, we've been using a Jetter vac truck for the last year, right? 2 years, Ben?
Yeah.
2 years, well, it's been, I mean, if you wanna break it down, it's probably been, I've been hiring outside, either outside labor or renting a vehicle for probably 3 or 4 years.
What was the price average that you would have to?
When I was hiring Setman vac services, it was about $900 twice a year. And that was to clean up, sand traps, drill stones. So then we spent about $400 a time to rent another vehicle, just a vehicle. We were able to get just a vehicle, not any labor, but that was about $400 a time to do, manhole and sand trap.
So if I understand, this is more self-sufficiency, but also preventative maintenance.
Yeah, so with this vehicle,
To me,
you can actually go and clean the mains. To my knowledge, the mains have never been cleaned other than in an emergency circumstance. So right now, I can do every year, we kind of focus on where we're doing chip sealing for our maintenance. So I'll just add this to the list of things. We'll just jet every main at some point in that year. When it makes sense, just to make sure we got a handle on how that main is flowing. Right now, we clean catch basins and sand traps, but there's really no way for us to clean a main. So this will help us with. And we can use the back part for, right now, anytime we have to back something or check a hole, we have a sinkhole that we gotta fix, whatever, we have to use the light department's back. That is a little underpowered for what we need. So
You have indoor storage space for it?
we have indoor storage space, but we don't have heated indoor storage space, but,
You don't have heated?
nothing we do with that is gonna be an emergency in cold months.
No, it's just, we've ran into problems in the wall for sure where they've stored it in cold storage and leaking seals and stuff after the fact.
Okay.
So just to be aware, if you do store it outside, make sure that it's as empty as possible.
Right.
Because I know they've had some pumps and stuff that they've had to rebuild because of it.
well, but to be clear, it's inside, it's just not heated.
Yeah, but if it freezes, that's what they're.
Right.
But yeah, so I have no problem with the purchase, I think.
I think it'd be a good idea just to be able to keep up on our maintenance and prevent any type of further higher bill replacements.
Yeah. I don't know how much bin maintenance is gonna stop, but we can definitely keep track on what's coming down the lines and identify any problem spots,
Okay.
And then,
After doing what we've been doing, we got a pretty good handle on, we got 4 or 5 frequent flyers that catch basins that, you know, we always gotta make sure, okay, check that one, you know, back that every fall, or, you know, check that, you know, we just helps us focus on the real bad areas before they become a problem or emergency.
Are you thinking you're gonna add the sewer main maintenance just to what gets seal coated every year?
Honestly, Andy, that's gonna be on the minimum, just because I don't know what this is gonna take, how long it's gonna take.
Yeah, the one thing you might wanna do is actually hire somebody to do it the first time. Because if there is anything that's collapsed or anything that's gonna maybe become collapsed if you run the jetter through it,
Yeah.
it would be nice to know that all, everything's been cleaned once beforehand, before you start, because of the fact that it's a massive problem
Right.
to get one stuff.
Well, then, yeah, exactly, for that.
So-
reason,
Might make sense to actually, whether it's next year or whatever, put some money in the budget to have certain stretches cleaned and actually have it done by Sutton or whoever. And then at least you know that they're clear, so you can get a jetter through them.
Right.
Because
To your point, that has been done previously, has it not?
Or, yeah, it's been done.
Right.
And we have our,
Okay.
there's spots that they don't know where there's issues.
Sure. But mainly in emergency situations, not as a maintenance program.
Correct.
Correct.
Any other questions in regards to it?
I just asked, can you say the numbers again? How much is in the budget?
Okay, so in
29,000,
in
and
the-
10,000 we're asking for the truck?
yeah, so in his budget right now is $29,601.32.
Yep. Just wanted to make sure I had the math right.
Okay. Personnel Committee recommends the council a 4% increase for contract employees. That's also on the agenda for tonight. Other than that, that concludes my agenda. Is there any other questions, comments, or concerns?
You got a motion to close the
I'll make a
workshop?
motion to close the workshop.
I'll second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carried.